Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. I'm very happy to be hosting a new episode of Inspirations, my podcast about knitting and yarn dyeing. My name is Christelle and I'm an indie dyer. I live in and work in Normandy in France. Thank you very much for joining me for another episode. If you're new around here, there is a podcast episode every Monday afternoon, usually on Monday afternoons at 5, with the exception when I'm back from a fiber festival. Like last week, there was no podcast because I had a fiber show in Bretagne all weekend and I was driving back on Monday. I'm also sending out a newsletter at the same time as the podcast is uploaded to YouTube. And there is a shop update approximately every 2 weeks, so twice a month. And today is a shop update. I'm going to share with you at the end of the episode what's in the shop today. But first of all, I just wanted to touch base with you about the last fiber show I attended as a vendor. It was the Bigoudelaine, and it's a festival in the south of Bretagne, and it's been a blast. Several reasons about that. The first one being the organizers changed the venue, and it was in Sarzeau, which is a vacation city on the seaside. And I really had the impression I was on vacation actually during that festival, because we rented a house with several other dyers, friends, by the seaside. I mean, we had crappy weather. We've been experiencing crappy weather in the north of France for the past month or so. Like, it's a friend of mine told me it was the 362nd day of October currently, something like that. You catch my drift. If you're in the northern hemisphere, that's the vibe. Okay, a lot of rain, very cold temperature for the season. I mean, today is summer, guys, and I mean, the nature didn't get the memo. Okay, it's still very rainy here, very cold, like 15 degrees Celsius, and we don't feel like it's summer at all. Anyway, so the weather was crappy, but didn't matter because we actually had a little window at the end of the day on Sunday, which was my birthday, which was very cool to have this little window of sun. And actually, not sun is a bit too optimistic. Was no rain, little window with no rain, heavy clouds, couple of rays of sunshine, and no rain for at least 3 to 4 hours was enough for us just to walk to the seaside and enjoy some quality time there. It was very fun. We rented a house where there were 7 of us, and it was so fun. So the festival itself was very well organized. The new venue was beautiful, with lots of natural light, big windows, and all the vendors there was a very good, atmosphere between the very good vibes actually on the venue itself and a bit between vendors. And yeah, I can't define it, but there was something. It was very friendly, a very welcoming and warm festival. Business was exceptionally good. Which is like cherry on top, I had some time to have chats, meaningful chats with clients. We came by the booth on Sunday when there was less people. We had more time to discuss, and with some of them we had really in-depth conversation, and it was awesome. Really, I had such a good time, and I was so happy to see so many of you watching the podcast, and we had this lovely time, and what is really humbling to me is when you come to me and you thank me for my work, like the feel-good part of my work that you are experiencing through through your screen, through the yarn that you buy. And when you come to my booth and thank you for my work, I'm very humbled and very moved actually. It's a highlight of my day, because it's such a nice thing to say, and knowing that at some level I'm having an impact, you know, on well-being, on bringing a little bit of, you know, one might say I'm a bit bubbly, but you know, bringing to the table just a tiny bit of joy and openness and you know, tolerance, and I'm super happy to be passing that vibe along. I'm using a lot the word vibe today. Maybe that should be the title of the episode. Good vibes. That's going to be the name of the episode. Good vibes. Okay. Anyway, just to illustrate the kind of good vibes I have been experiencing over the weekend. I've experienced over the weekend because it's over. Okay. So Sunday was my birthday, and a lovely client gifted me that book about fairies, which is kind of my thing. Not much as witches, but still, you know, it's kind of connected to the mystical fairy theme actually that I'm digging. So super beautiful gift. Also, my dyer friends with whom I shared, I bunked with actually for the weekend, they offered me that beautiful skein of yarn. Okay, that's Lendemout, that's one of my friends, a couple of friends actually, that's Catherine and her husband Benjamin. So they gifted me this beautiful yarn, which is absolutely in my color scheme. I love neon, you might know that about me. And also these cute little pins. And the name is Fluciole, which is a play on words on Luciole, which is firefly in French, and fluo, which is neon. So neon firefly, if we should translate the name. And also my friend Carol, who is helping me during the festival, she gifted me this bouquet of Manny, which is absolutely cute and totally in the theme. And I think they discussed it together, actually, because it's Lendemout again. And we have the most awesome project together. The four of us together decided to, each of us bought a skein of yarn to the three others we bunked with, just to have a souvenir yarn combo for the festival. And mine looks like this. And it's actually inspired by a beautiful skirt one of my friends made for herself. She sewed it herself. It's Marie, and she had this most beautiful skirt in this color palette. And Marie is not a dyer, she's helping Audrey, who is the dyer. And so I had that idea that I would buy yarn from my friends and have it in a color theme that made me think of Marie, okay? Because, I mean, she's awesome. And so this one is by Teinture Lurée. It's called Rayon Vert, and it's a gorgeous base with BFL silk and cashmere. Absolutely beautiful. This one is from Lendemout again. And it's called Mist Cream, and it's your regular 85 merino superwash and 15% nylon. And this one is from my good friend Karine, Garance et Compagnie. It's on her Eliane base, and it's a 100% merino superwash. It's going to be for shawl, so no problem there. And this is by me, Tricot Stitch, and this is Season of the Witch, one of the rare ones that I dyed on mohair and silk. It's very difficult to dye this colorway successfully on mohair and silk. And this is one of the time I nailed it. Okay, I totally nailed it. Love it. And so when I'm looking at that combo, I don't know if you remember one of Vera Valimaki earliest patterns called Color Affection. It was dubbed by Stephanie Pearl McPhee at some point color infection in relation to the number of patterns everyone was knitting. I mean, tens of thousands of knitters have knitted that pattern, color affection. And when I started transitioning from industrial dyed yarn to hand dyed yarn, that was one of the first pattern I had on my radar. I started knitting it with, you know, not so with May yarn, and decided to not I decided to frog it. If you look at my projects page on Ravelry, you will see it with the date and all, and that yarn was not good enough for that pattern. So I actually bought one of my very first combo of yarn from Plucky Knitter to knit it, and I never came around to knit it and use the yarn for something else. And when I'm looking at that, I see color affection, and I think this is going to be the time when I'm going to, you know, try again my hand at color affection. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here is the magic of the editing. This is Color Affection by Vera Valimaki. It's garter stitch and short rows, very simple, and that's the beauty of it. It's so simple. And my idea was to incorporate in some way the skin of mohair and silk, maybe with that color, maybe on its own, I don't know. But I wanted to use it all for skins and do something with the mohair, which is going to actually link all the colors together, because I think you have a bit of cream, but not much. But you definitely have rust, and you have that shade of, you know, teal somewhere, like this. So yeah, I love that combo, and I love that it symbolizes the friendship we have and the nice weekend we had. So that's just plus. I'm going to change batteries, guys. Okay, I changed batteries. Guys, you will never guess who's there. The sun is here. I think am I okay? Yeah. Okay, the sun is here. Today is Fête de la Musique in France. It's the day, it's the first day of summer. It's something that's been going on for like 20 or 25 years, maybe 30 years. It's on that day, on the 21st of June, every year, it's the Fête de la Musique, so that's a music festival. It's like the whole country has music everywhere. And usually on that day, it rains. I mean, like 90% of the Fête de la Musique is under the rain. It's a pity, really. And because it's been raining a lot over the past few days, at least nobody was surprised. We were like, okay, it's going to be raining on the Fête de la Musique again. Like, no surprises here. No surprise, okay? And the sun is here. Actually, Fête de la Musique is starting in 10 minutes. And it's sunny. Like, what are the chances, really? You can never know. You can never know. You can never plan anything, really. Anyway, so I wanted to share with you what's going to be in the shop today. What's in the shop today, because it's Friday the 21st of June for me, but it's Monday the 24th of June for you. And in the shop right now are the colorways of past Junes of the Sock Knitters Almanac. That's my club since 2021. So June 2021 was Garden Prints. I think I shared the colorways with you guys in skein form last podcast episode. In the last podcast episode. So this is Garden Prints, crocheted and knitted up. Then June 2022 was Bonfire. This is the crochet and the knitting. Don't be fooled. It's not only blues and yellows. There is quite a lot of little speckles of lots of colors, including pink. There is a lot of pink in that colorway. It's not a part of the skein which has a lot of them. And because it has pink, there is a pink and blue, there are some purple undertones. But yeah, on the skin you can see that there are some pink speckle, neon pink speckles. This is one of my favorite colorways ever, June 2023. That's Fairy Tale. That was the main colorway for the month. I really love that one. And its contrasting counterpart was Moonchild, which is absolutely beautiful in simplicity. And just because the samples, the little knitted samples are done, I'm going to share with you Macaron knitted up. And yes, my Manny matches the colorway. It's going to be my thing from now on. I'm going to, I tried to do a professional manicure, and I chose to have a colorway that paired well with my monthly colorway, because why not? Okay. The plan is to have a matching Manny every month. We'll see where that goes, okay? And this is the crochet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold up to that idea, because I tried to have my nails done like 10 years ago, and because my natural nails are very, very soft and like super soft, super that the contrary of hard. It was horrible. I mean, it was actually it hurt a lot. For my nails hurt. So I'm trying again. We'll see where that goes. And this is Meringue, the contrasting color for the month of June of this year, 2024. So in terms of agenda, this is in the shop today. Not the Macaron and Meringue, because everything sold out. Thank you guys. The June shop update for the month was a success. Thank you so much. So the 4 colorways from 2021, 22, 23 are in the shop right now. And if you would like to buy some more of 2024, you can drop me a message on the online shop. But wait until beginning of July, because the planning is currently full. I'm not taking any other custom order for the time being. I will reopen custom orders starting July the 1st, well, beginning of July. So next fiber show will be in Berry, that's Berry Broadland in Ardentes. All the information are on the homepage of my website. You look up the agenda section and you have all the details of the fiber show that I'm attending or participating as a vendor in the coming weeks. I'm also having a pop-up shop that's July 20th, I think. It's on 2 days, the weekend. In Valenciennes at Atelier Coco Bohème. That's a yarn shop. I'm very happy to go there. It will be my first time. And then in August, I'm not planning on doing any fiber show. I'm going to take a luxurious 3-week break. It's going to be awesome. And we are actually leaving for a 2-week vacation in Vendée. And I can't wait. I really need the break. I have not had any real break, for it's going to be 2 years. So I really can't wait to take a break. I feel that I need it. I need to have a full break, not a vacation organized around a fiber show, because I'm not really off at all. I'm still working at some level, so that's not a real break for me. So this year I really wanted to do a real break. And then I'll be back in September for the rest of the year with a lot of festivals. I can't tell you right now which ones, because participation have not been announced yet officially, but know that I will have 5 different dates between September and December in and outside France. Okay, that's it, guys. That's it for me. Thank you so much. I'll see you next Monday. Next Monday, I'll share with you the colorways of the Sock Knitted Almanac for July. One of them is already all dyed up, as I shared in a previous episode. It's actually so gorgeous that it's already on the needles, and I'm making good progress, and I will be able to share that with you next week. In the meantime, take care. Happy knitting, happy crocheting, happy, you know, happy whatever you feel like doing, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye, guys.